Hi, I was asked to give a real quick demonstration on how to use the Coro Claw. If you've got Coroplast, this Coro Claw flute cutter really is a no-brainer. What I have here is a print they took from a show that I wanted to give a friend of mine. And I'll get it a little closer, and as you can see the flutes run down here, and I want to trim this right along this flute and trim off the white part here. Now the Coro Claw has two prongs. It has a top prong for scoring and an inside prong for cutting. I'll show you how the inside prong here is used for cutting. Now along this edge here I can see right where I want to cut. So I'll put the inside prong just inside the flute, see it's inside the flute here. And I'll just simply run it down the flute, and it uses the flute as a guide to cut a straight line. This was, like I said, at a show. It's as you can see, a pretty neat thing of Batman, but I don't want to be advertising here when I hang it on my wall. I'm going to stick it in the flute, and let me see if I can get it in here so the camera can see it. Just run it straight down here and make my cut. Well, since I had that in front of my face, I'm going to cut one more flute on the top just to demonstrate this one more time. Put it in the flute. Oops. Put it in the flute, and you just pull right along. A quick lesson about scoring. A lot of times you'll have printed material. We're going to be using this M&M sign, and we're going to be making a little column out of it. And in order so we don't mess up this print, we're going to score on the back side of it. What I'm going to do is I've marked it on a 4x8 sheet, or on a 48-inch sheet. I've marked 15, 15, and 15. It gives me a 3-inch overhang. So what I'm going to do, and I'll get a little closer so you can see this, where I've marked in here, I'm going to use my first prong, and I'm going to make sure I'm in the right flute. I'm going to make a score here on the flute right next to that flute, right adjoining it. You can see right here, right adjoining it. I'm going to make a second slit, and then I'm going to take the center part out, just like that. I'll do that again at my second marking, right here, further away so you can see the whole thing. There, and I'll take the center section out. And for the last time now, we'll do it here using the first prong. And we'll take the center section out. We'll make a handy dandy little collar. We have also are these little pins called Coro pins. And the Coro pins go in the flutes. I'll put it in this flute. So they go in adjoining flutes, and they keep the Coroplast together. And normally what we do, we use one at the top end, one at the bottom end. And you can see we have a real nice little column here, print sides on all sides, and it's self-standing.